friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. I'm going to make some decorative tape, and it's like the third time I filmed this, not today, but in general for you guys. This is not my idea. It is not a new idea at all. I recently, like most recently, I think have seen Kat Hand do it, and I've mentioned it, and a couple people were like, "Oh, whatever, like, could you do one or whatever?" And I have filmed this, I kid you not, a couple times, and it just has not taken. Either I got interrupted or something, and I'm not going to edit this. So I thought I would make some. I did two collage pieces on a recent video, which should air. It may or may not be before this one. Here are some leftover bits from it. And like this sort of stuff, I think we would normally throw away. Some of our bigger scraps we do tend to keep, but these little itty bitties. And so what I've been doing recently is keeping them to make tape. Now, what do I mean making tape? I mean, I'm not making tape, right? Like, you know. So this is what, when I've talked about it before, I think I have, let me get a little piece of paper out. This is a Happy Mail I got with like material. And then these are some pieces I've made recently just with scraps. Okay. Now, I think Kat, again, I think it was Kat who I most recently saw do this. Now, she will cut it into different strips, different sizes, and you could cut this all down to like be a clean edge. So it's literally a piece of tape, right? This is double-sided tape we're going to use, more like this. So it has a clean edge to it. I don't like to do that. I like to leave them a little wonky. I can always cut it down when I'm going to use it, right? But for this stage of it, I like to leave it a little wonky. Now, this one has Mod Podge on it. This one doesn't. This was watercolors. This was my old desk paper, right? So, and a couple of times I've had these in my recent pages, and yeah, so I just thought I'm going to make one or two right now, and I just thought I would I don't know, bring you along. It's, not rocket science, as they say. You guys laughed at me last year when I bought this tape. I bought like five spools of it, I think. It was on sale at the expo. This is the last one, which again is an indicator to me that maybe I need to be going to the expo in November. Not that they would have the exact same sale. It's just, I can make anything make sense in my brain. You can make the tape any length you want. Okay. I kind of like little strips. I'm not going to make them like 12 inches, like to go on a scrapbook page necessarily. And I don't need them 9 inches or something. I'm not doing anything in particular. So I'm just going to take two. This is regular double-sided tape. A lot of you, I know when you make it before, we're using like carpet tape or something. I've never actually done that. I don't have any. But it's super strong, right? And so that would be better if you were doing it like heavy materials or whatnot. So, and you might have your own little way to do this in terms of sticky fingers and all that. I don't care. I'm just gonna, do some stuff like this. Now you could do like stripes. These are all fairly stripy. I did ooch you in a little bit so you guys can see, I think. Some of y'all have your cameras so close, and I did get a comment about it, but I don't know how to get it like super close so you can see. And then I have to stand up every time to check. So I would like to see how some of you tape, like what your actual, like, are you standing? Do you have a camera in front of you that you can see? I'm always interested in learning how people, film. So these are just, literally scraps off of the project I made like a day or two ago. And I thought they would be fun to play with. And so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play with them just a little bit and make a couple little pieces real quickly as we I don't want to just do stripes down the side. So I'm trying to change it up just a little bit. There's no rhyme or reason at all, except my brain is kind of like yes or no as I put it down. Now these were scrapbook papers. That's an envelope, obviously. This is a piece of a magazine, and which had this really pretty picture on it that I just love. This was like the last piece of it, obviously. I guess I don't need that sticky thing right in front of me. So, I mean, this is it, right? There's no, again, rhyme or reason. It's just a little doodad that you can add to your page or Happy Mail, whatever you want to do. And it's, look, a reason to hold on to these scraps. Yeah, instead of throwing them out. Okay, so this will be, the first one, obviously. I'm just trying to see if I want a little different. And I did not use the right end of that, so just looking for a little different color on there. Oh, the green's kind of fun. We'll just do the green. So again, I will, cut around a little of it. Again, I kind of like the wonky edges. That's completely fine with me for now. Again, I don't know exactly what it's going to be used for, and so I can always trim it down to be a nice clean cut of paper later. So here is a piece of envelope that didn't quite get used. Let's see, obviously part of it got used, and I'm just trying to separate some of these layers. You can see it's overlapping here, so I was going to maybe thin it out just a little bit. And if I do put one piece like across the edge, it gives me a little a little holding spot, if you will, that is not sticky. So I can do that. Here's a fun piece, my favorite journal here with some little doodled edges on it. And I do love this, is it cheetah? I guess I'll kind of do that for now. We'll stick another piece somewhere down there. This piece, you guys, I don't even know if I want to use it on here. This is so funny. I mean, I'm going to try it, but this is the cover of a magazine. It's the cover of a Flow magazine, I know specifically, and I'm telling you what, it has given me a run for my money right here because I don't like that one edge. It would not stick. It would not stick, you guys, down. Like, just so funny. It's going to stick to this, I'll tell you that. Now, see, this is interesting because this is the page with the pattern on it, but this on the other side has actually kind of a cool, border to it. So, I mean, that's kind of fun. I think I'll use a strip of it this way, and then I think I'll flip it over to remind myself that I have something that has a little strip pattern to it. There's some different color. And again, you may or may not like edges. You may like something more, very kind of more predetermined pattern, if you will, which, is the fun part about this because you get to decide whatever it is you want to do. So, as with all art, right? But because that's what this is. This is art. And I'll tell you what, I am here for this kind of art. This makes me so happy gluing these little tape bits on here. But see, even this right here, I might try. Now it might need, well, maybe not. I think it's okay. And I'm going to throw that out. I mean, at some point, even I will throw out a piece of paper. And you could make them small, or you could do, like I said, like bigger. You could do, that's so funny. I actually don't like, so funny what my head tells me, like, makes sense or not all the time. I don't know. Why not? Right? Let's try it. We'll do that. And then we need one more little bit. Just a little bit somewhere. What color would what color? I think some orange maybe right there. Is that the right? No. Oh, well, I think a little cheetah might do the trick. There we go. Okay, I'll actually cut this one so you guys can, I mean, not that you guys can't see, envision what it is, but. And then these you could totally use. You could, all these little snippets, you could tape on the next piece of tape. I think mine are going to go in the trash box though today, and it's time to clean these scissors. Okay, so, so there's a little piece of tape. I just think it's super fun. And again, it's a great little, a little something you could add to a journal page very, very quickly. So as an example, like if this was my little journal spot and I was going to, do a little thing and I wanted to just tape it on there, I could, tape it at the here and then do my journaling for the day or something like that. You could, make this whole thing a pocket if you wanted and stick a card in there. But that's like a fun little piece of decoration, right? That if you were going to add a pocket or a card later, would make sense in your journal, right? Like you could tuck a card in that way into your journal page. So I just think they're fun, and I don't know, a fun way to just use up bits when you have them all left over from another project, right? So yeah, I don't know. That was it. So that's the easy little tiny tape making your own tape tutorial that a couple of you have asked for. And again, it is not my idea. I know I've gotten some in Happy Mail, and like I said, my most recent, I think, one is from Cat Hand, and I'm sure many, many other people have made this. So, but that's how I've been doing it. And I'm just using this double-sided glue. Now you could use double-sided tape. You can use whichever width. Now, a lot of people are using, or you could cut this in half and make it thinner. You could obviously glue the paper on first and then cut it if you wanted to. So whatever works for you. But I mean, they're kind of fun, whether they're cut or more wonky. I kind of like it, again, more wonky. It just leaves me another option later. So that's it, you guys. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're finding like ways to create, ways to document your days, and ways to just, I don't know, stay connected. And I really love having all of you here, and I love watching all your channels. So thanks for being here, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.